it somebody right on my core? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome back Monday. Welcome back Monday. I know we're running a little late. But we're here. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. I hope all is well. I really do. And I hope as we approach hump day that your week is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I really do wish that for you all. Now, with no further ado, things has been heating up with Omar. Is that her name?
Yes.
Ilhan. Ilhan Omar.
Yes.
Things has been heating up really, really with them. And not only with her husband for this money and this fraud and all of these things. So the last time I read on her, I know it was about a couple of weeks ago, but I'm going to be reading on her. But I want to read on them now because I want to know how are they coping with this?
Yes.
Because I still see her out there and I hear not commentators, but people that work with what do you call those people, congressmen and all of that who she works
with?
Politicians, thank you. I hear politicians saying her days are numbered. I hear politicians saying, we want her gone. I hear politicians are just disappointed. I see some of the Somalians are shocked by this. So I want to know, because she's still out there talking.
Yeah.
So I want to know, how is she coping and how is he? And what will be their verdict?
Yes.
I mean, it looks like they're going down. And it looked like it looked guilty. It is, especially him, because they are coming back. It's overseas. It's not just in the United States, but that, from what I understand, it's overseas. So they really... And they've been sending money to out of the country. I mean, it's a lot going on. Yeah. I wonder what will become of them.
Yes, I do wonder that. It's quite curious.
In a way, if they sending money out, that's like treason to me. So I wonder, do you send them to their country? I don't know. Do you take back the money?
You can sell Ilhan back to her country.
And what about her husband?
Yeah, true. He's not American.
Maybe he can decide whether he wants to go. I don't know. But anyway, here is Ilhan. Oh, I see a queen. She's sitting tall. She's still doing what she does. She's sitting strong. She's on fire. So, but with this black cat standing out for me at this point, it just seems like she is angry.
Okay.
For whatever reason, the black cat came to me as anger.
Okay.
Even rage. So even though I see the fire and understanding the circumstances, I could see this queen in a lot of ways. But for whatever reason, that black cat stood out for me and just meant like anger. So I think she's raging right now. I think she's raging. I think her fire, and she's doing everything she can. You see, she had a sunflower. I think she's doing everything to try not to break, not to give in.
That.
Not to give in. Now, her husband, on the other hand, this man about to run.
Yeah.
This man wants to move on. This man, she's looking at him or in his direction, and it's looking like moving on. Now, we can't just pick up in a story and say they're going to move on when the feds are around. So the only thing I can say is he's on fire, and he know they hot on him because fire brings heat. And it just seemed like he knows those arrows are coming, and he know they're going to be triple because he knows that he's going to take Ilhan's way too. And the only way I could see those arrows as an 8 is like your days are numbered, bro. Your days are numbered. He didn't even show up as a person, which I didn't even expect.
You know what? You're so right.
He showed up as energy. As energy, as not as strong as she is, not as enraged as she is. Because he's moving, it seems more to me that he's more ready to move, more bouncy, more moving. He's dealing with his insecurities, his fears, but by movement. Maybe he's thinking about moving. Maybe he's thinking about, he can't really do too much with the money. I think they put a freeze on it, if I'm not mistaken. So, what can you do when you're trapped like that?
Yes. I have one, maybe two questions.
Sure, please.
Because one, I'm curious if that Eight of Wands could symbolize him wanting to run, maybe flee the
That's
country.
what I said. Run, right? Run,
or my other question is
start moving things. It's about movement.
Right. My other question I wanted to know is if you could pull a block card to see.
I was going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I really thought that he was going to come out as a person, but he came out as energy. And because it's the 8, and 8's all about moving, and he knows it's hot on his tail, so he's moving. I don't know if he's moving or is he moving things or trying to. Problem with them is the world.
I like that.
Then you go ahead and give for while I think.
Okay, well, the world card, first off, symbolizes, if we want to literally look at it, the world, the outside is judging them and what they have done, but also it's like they've come full circle. It's like they've reaped what they have now sowed. So because of that, it seems like that's their problem, is that things have seemed to catch up to them.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And you're right. With the world eyes on them, both parties, because out of both parties, people don't like this. People don't like it. So you're right. And they know they have come full circle. They have overdid it. They know they are in trouble and the world is on them. And their problem is, how do you escape?
Yep.
He wants to move forward. He wants to do something. Remember this 8? He wants to move. She's strong. She's angry. She just, ooh. So what do you do when you have all this fire? And what is the world? Isn't that fire?
No, that is actually earth.
Wonderful. So what do? Your fire, you need earth because you got a ground. Earth grounds fire. So you need this. But what do you do when all eyes on you?
Exactly.
What do you do when you're being judged? What do you do when you got your people that looking at you as a big disappointment? What do you do when you have this American husband, a white male, and now he's caught?
Yep.
What do you do?
What do you do?
What about your powers when you're not respected? You sure you have that is respecting you, because there are still people believing that this is not true.
Of course.
And also there are people believing that this is true and that you should have a pardon. So let's see in the past. Let's just go back there. I just see at the time, I just see this King of Cups. I just think this is what I really see. I really see that y'all was just drowning in debt. Y'all just was having marital problems, very emotional. And I don't know, but I think it was him. I think he came up with the idea, or maybe he came up with, because she probably shared things with him, and he probably came up with, if I could do this and we could do that, maybe it could help us. Because I'm just hearing a conversation in my mind's eye that's saying something like, I work hard, I do this, and I only get paid, and it's just not enough. And I think that's where I think. I just think that insecurity, struggling, not having enough, crept in at a vulnerable time, crept into his mind at a vulnerable moment when feeling discouraged, because he seemed like a man that has a lot of energy. She does too. And it seems like he's always about to move, fix, go. He seemed busy like that to me. So what did you think?
Yes, I just was curious about their zodiac sign, so I'm going to look that up real quick. So we're talking about energy. Well, Ilhan is a Libra. Interesting.
When is her birthday? What date? The day?
October 4th.
Oh, so she's early. So that's true. She hails in. She is. And she is a voice that will be missed because she has a very strong voice, but very, very negative to what she has done. Very, very, very sad for her in that sense.
Yeah.
That she got caught up. A need make you do crazy things if you're not careful.
Yeah.
And him?
Couldn't find any information about him.
Okay, so anyway, at least we know she's a Libra, and so and I get the funny feeling, like listening to everything. I think he came up with a plan and thought that it could work.
Okay.
Yeah, see, they're running fires right there. They're running fires, and right now, I don't know. She have grown children, right?
Let me see how old.
Because I see children, and I see the page, and I see children, and they caring about that. How are they going to be affected by this? I get the sense that she cares about the children.
Yes. She does have children. The oldest is apparently 22.
And the youngest?
Is 13.
Yeah, she's worried about children. Is it a girl or boy?
Who's the oldest?
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, hold up.
Well, anyway, while Baby Crones is doing that. So anyway, I definitely see this is a really concern for the children and how this is going to affect the children, especially the 14-year-old. I think the 14-year-old is a girl, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. But I definitely see she worries about that. Go ahead.
Yes, the oldest is a daughter.
And the youngest a boy?
Let's look that up.
So right now, what I see here on top, she's concerned about it. She's concerned about that. And down at the bottom, I know she knows financially they about to hit some hard times. This is trying their marriage. This is hitting some hard times, some very hard times that they know that awaits them. Very hard time, destitute times, like homelessness, like poverty. Like
the youngest is also a daughter.
I said that because the page, and I felt the energy of female. That's why I said. So the cause was right. Thank you. So, and I feel that. So their outcome is hopeful, star. That something can play in their face. Something gonna. They done did a lot. They done stored a lot, saved a lot. Okay. They probably got a home in another country. They done did a lot. So, but I want to know, are they going to stay here in the States when this all stay over?
That's what I'm curious.
When I see the moon, I don't think that they're going to stay. However, I think that they will have such a bad reputation that if they do stay, they will go into obscurity.
Okay.
But I don't think that they will stay. I don't think that they will. But if they do, I think eventually, this is how I feel now. This is what I'm feeling now from the cards. However, you ask me 6 months from now, the cards could say something different. But right now, I just feel like because of the condition of their mental status right now, I think that if she could leave, she would leave.
Okay.
You know, like if she could just leave all of this behind and go to another country, she would. But she knows she can't, huh?
I said I don't blame her. I would too.
Yeah, you know. And her husband involved, and he's an American. So this is really, 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 because as I said, at this point, They found a lot on her, but not like they finding it, but they finding it in her husband's name.
Yeah.
And my thing is, who have leeway to things like this? Her, because of her position.
I like that.
So the future outcome for them, I think that the future outcome will be that if they hang in there for the moment, no matter where they are, they're going to be okay.
Okay, I like
And
that.
I think financially, even I'm saying this because this is a 10 and this is a 10 of Pentacles. And I think that they probably got money hidden in other countries or whatever, just in case. I don't think they stored all their money here. This is seriously what I'm thinking, because you make it make sense. Because first I had this that's saying that if she could leave, she would leave. Now, but if you leave and go into another country, I truly believe they got stuff stored in other countries. Money.
You know, this made me think, and I was wondering, do you think that they could have always from day one had planned to save up because they knew it was going to be suspicious to the government when they look back over?
I think, yes. I think that they've been storing money in other countries. I really do. Money that is untraceable. I truly do believe that. And she just seems too intelligent not to think ahead. So, but what I do see in her mental state, she's still with her husband. They still a team.
Oh.
See, I even tried.
Yeah, can't make it up.
I even tried, see?
Good combination.
It's a good company. Like they love each other. Like they really gonna work through it. They in it together. Like we in it together. We did it together. We end it together. Even though I think he's going to carry the lot of the blunt, but they're in it together. And they lovers showed up. What you make of that?
Yeah, with the lovers there, especially with the four of
The four
of wands at the very bottom, it symbolizes a transitional phase that they're going through, especially during this pace and period of going through the courts and being caught during all this. Like you said, it's like a test to their relationship.
I like that meaning, baby Crone. Give it again. I like that because I do see the gray wall thing, something that they're moving from, something that they're leaving from, something that they're trying to escape from, with a lot of passion, because I do see the roof. And I guess you look at that four and it does look like because it's so earthy, but it isn't. It just gives you that. But really, it's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of a celebratory for a moment. Like we celebrated, but all what you said in the other read, all that we worked for, it was in one of these in the world card. Here it is again. All we worked for a moment, we was on top of the world. Now we're in hell.
Yeah.
But yet, from where they're sitting today, because even he showed up as a king of cups. And I'm saying they're in it together at this point. What do you say?
You gotta be.
And then he shows up. Remember, he shows up as a figure. I asked again, he shows up as a king. She's a queen, and he shows up as a queen, as a king of cups. So cups and water, fire and water, good.
Yeah.
They make steam. They do good. Cold, he knows how to warm. They can blend.
Yeah.
But all of them can blend. But some of them take a little tweaking to blend. But that fire know how to stir that water up. But that water know how to put out that fire when you look at it. But they both need earth. And that earth card did show up as in the world. And I do see that they lead that comfort, that build, whatever they build up, I think that they are leaving that behind.
Yeah.
Which was what was a joyous time for them.
Yeah.
They thought they were getting away with it. They thought they had it locked. But I truly believe because of this 10, I think that they got money stored and we'll never know about it.
Yep, their
What do you
money
think?
long.
No, I think they got it. That's just what you got here or what they got. I think they have money and they've been doing this for a long time. If you've been doing something for a year, that's a long time
That is true.
to be getting away with something.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they've been doing this longer than a year. That's just probably when they start clocking it.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like it was done, that they've been doing this for a while. Maybe not as rapid,
Okay.
because they didn't have nothing at first.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they gave the appearance that they didn't have anything and got comfortable and realized, oh, a little bit of here, okay, we could take, and greed, just a little bit at a time. Next thing you know, you're getting away with it. And they probably been doing this for a couple of years.
No, you're
Who
probably
knows?
right.
Who knows? Well, anyway, you have any questions?
No, that was actually a really good, insightful reading.
Yeah, so right now, I think in their future, their future, I think that they're going to be okay. Whatever befalls them, when they outside of all that, they'll be okay. As a relationship, I think that they are saying nothing in the world's going to separate us. And they know that they're about to step into some hard times.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
Hard times. And they know that. So that's my reading. And the content of their character, well, she is very angry. He antsy. When you're getting something on you and you about to go down, you get antsy. Well, he's antsy. Like a woman about to have a baby and the pain is about to come. And she is angry because she feels as though she's above it. But she knows deep inside she's wrong. Go ahead.
Yes, I was wondering, do you think that when they move on from this situation, because you was wondering, you was asking about we was looking at their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to figure out, can they come back from this?
Well, once you get caught stealing from the government, no. Hell no. Would you trust? No. This is not like a family member. This is, no. Matter of fact, you're ruined, because who's going to trust you in a high-powered job like that? You're a thief.
Well, she has the connections up there that can get
maybe
her
in
out
another
of it.
country. See, in this country, all the government works together.
Mm-hmm.
Her name, if she gets convicted, their name is no good. No good. They're ruined. They are ruined. I mean, even if he was a lawyer, how you going to practice? Your license would be revoked.
True. So they're just ruined for this country. They go to a different country, they can bounce back.
Maybe.
Okay.
Because other countries interact with America.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like you said.
And
earlier.
if you reacting with me and you know this is unwanted, you don't want it either. No, if they are convicted, they are ruined. They have to find another way. And I'm feeling what I see a business. Like what? Daycare, a salon, a little school. I do see them making it. Maybe in another country, a business, maybe a store. I don't know, but I see them. I don't see them out on the street bagging bread.
Okay.
I'm not saying that won't happen. I'm just saying I don't see that. So what do you think?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this reading. I thought it was insightful.
Yeah. But if she is convicted, which I truly believe it's no way that she could stay under this, or why would she? But because she's very determined, she's very stubborn, and she speaks her mind, and it is what it is. And it's unfortunate for her, and it's unfortunate for her people who she represented.
Yes.
So this is unfortunate. But whatever that kingdom that they had was stealing, a lot of it is coming down.
Yes, it is.
A lot of it. Will it all come down? I don't know. But I know that they're tapping, That's all I know. So anyway, did you enjoy that reading about Ilhan?
I really did.
What's her name?
Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar. Well, that's what I see for her near future. What do you mean for the next 6 months, 5 months, something like that within that range frame? So we'll see. We will see, and we will be revisiting it again in a couple of weeks to see if anything changed. But
Yes.
right now, what I do see for her, she's very angry, very disappointed, very angry, unconsolably angry. But she puts it, she's a professional.
Mm-hmm.
And her husband, I just see him scattered, moving, wanting to move, wanting just all over the place. That's the best way I could see it in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, will they be caught? It looks like things are closing in on them and they are panicking. But we will see. We will revisit this when we will revisit. This is just me checking in to see. And right now, neither one of them is in a good space. Mm-hmm. Neither one of them. No. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you do, please subscribe. We would love to have you as a family member. You know we'll love you to death. Come on. Okay, we won't love you to death. We'll love you to life. So just come on over and join us. And Baby Cone brought me these flowers, some flowers for Valentine's Day. And I love it. It's all crochet. You can't even see it. It's all crochet. The basket, the dirt, everything is all crochet. It's so beautiful. And what else was I saying before I got sidetracked? Oh, yeah. So if you want to leave a comment, please. I would love to hear what you have to say. And if you don't mind, please, it would mean a world to us if you just give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because my mind was in two places at one time. But nevertheless, you know what we say.
Yep.
Hype us up. Subscribe to us. Hey.
Yes.
Sunflowers.